When I took over command in July 2020, I immediately set myself to work. We started with intensified patrols to curb surging incidents of robbery, especially in the UCC district. The adoption of a combination of patrol and suit brought crime to the bare minimum. The command engaged stakeholders in various communities in the UCC and other similar communities to sensitize them on vulnerabilities that criminals can exploit and how they can be effective partners of preventing and stopping crime. This diligent effort has brought down the prevalence of crime in the central region significantly. As a region, our most valuable asset is our right human resource, consisting of officers and men living up to our duty every day in all parts of the region. To facilitate the ultimate aim of maintaining law and order in the region, the Ghana Police Service has supported notable efforts in providing our officers and men with all the necessary facilities and resources to maximize our efficiency and effectiveness in this mandate. Inspector General of Police, ladies and gentlemen, the conference hall we are commissioning today started construction in 2018 under my predecessor, now Director General Research and Planning, COP Mr. Paul Mani Awuni, during his time as the Central Regional Commander. As his deputy, I was minded to continue with such a laudable project and all other left and works in progress to see their successful completion. General of Police, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I started a fundraising drive that successfully raised support from individuals and companies such as Gazo Oil Company Limited, Fuel Trade, leading divisional commanders of Dunkaofi, Winneba Kasua, and Deputy Subtenant Abroba have also been vital partners in this drive. Fueled by the funds raised, we are now able to make meaningful progress on all the works in progress. And the completion of this conference hall is a result of this progress. This conference hall creates valuable space to accommodate senior officers and men during welfare meetings, seminars, and many other activities. We are now doing more, sir. The ongoing operation building complex at the top of the regional operation office, which when complete, will serve as the hub of resting room for the operation team, is currently at lintel level. The protective perimeter fence wall at the regional headquarters that was started some years back has now been completed under this command. With this, security has improved at the regional headquarters since the movement of persons into and out of the premises have been limited to only 2 entry and exit points. In conclusion, sir, the Inspector General of Police, today, this conference hall is named after one of the seasoned officers Ghana Police have ever provided. He has seen it all. That will wait until further notice. In conclusion, the Inspector General of Police, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Central Region has been one of the most peaceful and calmest in the country. The police are ever more than ready to maintain peace and provide assurance to the good people of the Central Region and many other guests that the year will be one of the success. Thank you very much. God bless you all. You are all welcome. Thank you.
I'm delighted this morning to join you to commission this nice edifice, which is the conference for police officers in the region. In 1964, the Regional Police Command was established in Kikosia with 3 divisions and 12 police districts. As time went on, and to ensure provision of proper police services which will be suitable for the security needs of the people of the central region, and also in view of the growth in population, more police divisions and districts have been created. And now we can count 9 police divisions and 30 police districts in the central region. Obviously, this requires an infrastructure base as well as an expansion of the manpower rollout. This conference hall is one of such infrastructure. Definitely, you cannot have a regional headquarters of this nature without a corresponding conference hall where your officers can meet and discuss matters affecting them and issues affecting policing in their area of command. Definitely, every month, officers are supposed to hold meetings with the staff of their command. I urge all of you, the commanders, to adhere strictly to this regulation so that we can address some of the needs of the men. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an integral part of policing for meetings, training sessions, and other team tasks to be held to discuss issues, develop strategies, and implement them to combat crime or get perpetrators arrested. No doubt, this conference hall, which we are about to commission, will facilitate these endeavors. I am told that some corporate bodies and individuals donated towards the construction and furnishing of this conference hall. The police administration is grateful to all of you. Like all institutions, we have our constraints, and so does the Central Regional Police Command. The Regional Police Commander, DCOP Mrs. JAMES Opppong, has made the police administration aware of the constraints and the challenges that you face as a region. Issues of manpower and logistics run through all commands, and let me assure you that the police administration is doing all it can to ensure that the deficits are filled and whatever needs to be provided for you to ensure the proper performance of your duty is provided. I am impressed not only by the performance of the regional police commander, but I'm also impressed about the level of stakeholder consultation that she has had in the region, which has enabled the region to function the way it has been functioning. My colleagues who are men in various command positions in the police, I believe that what the ladies are doing should serve as a guide for you. Otherwise, when we come to assess, we find out that they are leading you. I'm sure all of us know that when we started policing, women were not given command. They were not even allowed to go into certain units. But as time went on, and with modernization, the police administration found out that it was necessary to put ladies in command positions. Now I'm happy to note that all the ladies, or let me say most of the ladies in command positions are doing very, very, very well. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I I talked about the need for officers to hold welfare meetings with their personnel to find out what they do not like, what is mitigating against their performance. If there are personal problems, it is necessary for officers to address them. I want to link this with the recent suicide situations or incidents among some police personnel in the service. These have made it necessary for the police administration to build a sustainable mental health system to promote the health and well-being of our personnel while improving facilities for their core mandate of ensuring peace, safety and security in the country. It has also become necessary for us to maintain mainstream training in mental health at all levels of police training. As we've indicated earlier on elsewhere, the police administration is working closely with experts, including the Ghana Psychology Association, to build the mental capacity of personnel to be able to identify and also to assist in overcoming the emotional, domestic and job-related issues which have the tendency of triggering suicide and other depressants among our personnel. I urge all commanders to engage personnel under their command on a regular basis to address their concerns on a timely and appropriate manner before they get out of hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have a crucial role to play in addressing this emerging suicidal trend among personnel. To my officers, you do not need to make public your challenges. If you feel something is not right or something is not well with you, we have designated individual officers for every region. These are for purposes of accountability. Within the next few days, we are going to roll out some telephone numbers of experts which you can call and you'll be given prompt counseling and assistance. Some of them are police officers, some of them are not. If you do not feel free, or you do not feel comfortable in speaking to a police officer, you address your challenge to an expert, health expert, who may not be a police officer. To the general public, you are our partners in this endeavor. I urge all of you to let us know privately if you happen to find any of our officers in a situation which you think could lead him to depression and therefore a suicide case. If you let the regional commander of every region know, he will let us know, and then we'll find out what to do, or we'll do what is required in the circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, since it's the first time that I'm coming to Cape Coast after the elections, let me use this occasion to thank all the officers and men, not only of the Ghana Police Service, but also of all the security agencies who conducted or who policed this recent election. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also make mention of one incident which was brought to my notice in this region against an officer who was molested by, I think, an assemblyman or an MC or somebody like that. Yes. Like all incidents, it has been investigated, and the matter was referred to the Attorney General Department, and let me assure you that the recommendation which has been submitted by the advice that the Attorney General has given, we will work on it. The Attorney General has recommended that we should prosecute the officers involved. The persons involved, not the officers. The persons who beat up the police officer. Was it the Swede or when? Jumabo? Yes. So we are going to prosecute them. I say this to assure you that so long as you do your job properly and in line with the laws of Ghana and in line with our regulations, the police administration will make sure that we go to every length to get justice for you. Nananum and the people of Cape Coast, and by extension the Central Region, let me use this opportunity to appeal to you to support the officers who have been posted to the region in combating crime. Please share information, because criminals live within us. If there are people who have come into the community and they are exhibiting suspicious behavior, please let us inform the police. If you think that by mentioning it to the ordinary patrolman on the street, you are not comfortable with it, the regional commander, the deputy, the regional crime officer, and other senior officers have been trained to be able to keep your confidences so that you let us know and appropriate action will be taken. Because there's nowhere in the world where policing has been successful without the participation of the communities that we work in. That is the whole essence of the community policing concept that we have. It is where the police officers go into the communities, partner the communities, and ensure that what they do in the communities is to the benefit of the people in the community. So please, when something is happening, let the police know. And we should advise our young men and women, please do not take the law into your own hands. And to the officers, if something happens, go into the communities, speak to the anonymous, speak to the leaders of the communities. Well, I remember recently there was this incident of LGBT opening an office or having an office in one district in Accra, also. And the chiefs and people threatened that they would burn down the office. So our officers had to go there and plead with them that, look, we don't fight crime by committing another crime. So we leave it to us. And I think within a few hours, the appropriate action was taken. The whole point that I'm making is that we should not take the law into our own hands. No matter what the circumstances, we should allow the security agencies to deal with whatever situation that comes. Maybe before, because I've mentioned LGBT, let me state that currently there are some laws on this issue, and we in the police will enforce the law as far as the limits of the law are concerned. And therefore, for as long as those statutes remain on our books, those laws remain on our statute books, we are going to enforce it. If the people of Ghana, by some way, decide that, look, we are going to legitimize it, and it's taken away, it's taken off our books, we are okay with it. But until that is done, we will ensure
Good morning, everybody. How are you all? And first of all, I want to assure the IGP that thanks to your regional commander, she has been involving me and the Traditional Council in all the steps she is taking to make Cape Coast, or for that matter, Central Region, a peaceful one. So thank you very much. And to the Central Regional Command, invariably we read from papers that when one regime starts a project and for some reason they leave the scene, the project is left unfinished and if I can use the phrase, causing economic loss to the state. This has not been the case here. And I want to, on behalf of the people of Cape Coast, thank the Central Region Command for seeing to the completion of the project, which was started even before she took office. And we are here to support you in all meaningful projects that you will start to make the work of your people in Cape Coast comfortable. And when you are going back, may the good Lord Himself take you back safely. And we hope it won't be too long for you to come back. Thank you.
Everything that I have now, you get to me, Baba. Lord, I say, for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to that. Because of Jesus, every day, now, shakara, baby. Double, heavenly blessings, now, Him I receive. Ah, yeah. God, in your grace and mercy is always the follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory. God has given the victory. God has given the victory. He has given the victory. He has given the victory.